waging war against coronavirus, we must act like any wartime government and do whatever it takes to support our economy.
We must declare war on this virus. And that means countries have a responsibility to gear up, step up, and scale up.
Okay,
on the ground.
They're going to do
Things that they've undertaken
For disease,
situation like a war zone here.
the next batch of the lost waiting for cremation are laid out in the hospital chapel.
In fact, since the time that a complete lockdown has
Yami is a year of war. It is a year of war. Political war among nations, territory war among continents. Be writing it down.
The system is at breaking point, and they are as well. But they keep going. They aren't the front line in this war. They are the only line.
Syria. Some 400,000 people killed, millions displaced, entire neighborhoods bombed to rubble. 9 years of civil war have left much of the country in ruins. And now there's a new enemy, the one that we're all fighting right now. These volunteers belong to the Syrian Civil Defense, better known as the White Helmets.
For everyone to see, together we will care for our fellow citizens and we will win this war, and we'll much sooner than people.
There is a shift. There is a shift. Confirm. There is a shift. There is a shift. Go unto Joseph. What is said to you, do. There was a famine. Hear me. This is a prophecy. There is going to be scarcity of bread in this land this month. Mark my word. You will hear breaking news. Amen. Scarcity of bread. Scarcity of essential commodities. And you will hear it in some part of Africa, in some part of Europe, in some part of Asia, not only in Africa. You shall hear the rumors. There's a scarcity of essential commodity. Even a toothpick will be so scarce in some part of this community, of this world. Hear me. God said to me, there is a shift. There is a shift this month. This month. I'm not preaching, I'm prophesying. It is a turning point. There is somebody hearing me from America, from Europe, from Asia, from China, from any part of the world, from Africa, every part of Africa. This month is your month of turning point. There is a shift, a dramatic shift.
You should make that one when I'm trying to plug it out. Just make it this when I'm trying to plug it out.
millimi, yet millimi will be scarce. But they will come to me and you.
Yes, sir.
How? Where are you getting your own millimi? Where? How are you getting your money? Also, I see shift.
Yesterday, thousands of shoppers descended on shops, clearing the shelves of food, multivitamin supplements, as well as cleaning products such as hand sanitizers.
To come and fetch them. It doesn't seem
Now, what is the global prophecy for the year 2020? The Global Peace Accord. It's a year of rising and year of falling. Hear me, it's a year of war. It is a year of war. Political war among nations, territory war among continents. Be writing it down. Listen to me. There are instruments of war already prepared, and there will be prepared for 2020. It's a year of war. Nations, continents. You will soon hear it now. You should be hearing the breaking news. People at war. 2020 is a year of oppression. 2020 International World Peace Challenges. It's a year of war and counter challenges. I see more outbreak of war, politically and economic rivalry. I see more and more territorial protection war arising from the Western world powers within themselves, particularly for America, Asia, Europe, and counterparts. 2020 territorial terrorism insurgent warning. I see some new African countries will emerge a terrorist breeding ground and attack. African giant countries will be captured via unprecedented bomb attack and suicide. Southern region like South Africa, Mozambique, Angola, Uganda, Mali, they are target while some of their plots will be backfire on the plotters. South Africa, be at alert. Because in a short while, we're going to be declaring prophetic, and we're going to be prophesying into 2020. Hear me quickly. The global prophetic for the year 2020. Then I will step into individual prophetic agenda as you begin to lift up your prayer expectation before God. Now, what is the global prophecy for the year 2020? The Global Peace Accord. It's a year of rising and a year of falling. Hear me, it's a year of war. And the Lord, when I heard the Lord, I said, this is exactly what I did when the Lord told me. I said, And God said, why are you saying, I said, why? God is a year of war. It is a year of war. Political war among nations, territory war among continents. Be writing it down. Listen to me. There are instruments of war already prepared, and that will be prepared for 2020. It's a year of war. Nations, continents. You will soon hear it now. You should be hearing the breaking news. People at war. 2020 is a year of oppression. There will be so many wars, power, and local power oppression. But those who know their God, they shall be strong, and we shall do exploit. Are you writing it down? 2020 is a year of the shift and transfer of power. It's going to be a shift in 28 years. A shift in the realm of the spirit. There's going to be a shift in the realm of power. Now, 2020 religion prophecy. There will be churches at war. I saw it, he was telling me. And I said, Lord, after all this, what shall we do? He said, I will tell you what to do. But see what is on the ground. War among churches and religions in the land. Fight for territorial control will be much more rampant, particularly among the Christian, the charismatic churches. This is the year people must serve God and not men. You hear it? Serve God and not men. Now, so there will be so many war, religion war in the churches. And then in the same year, 2020 is a year of Christian restoration. God will restore his glory in his kingdom to the church and genuine house of the Lord, while false and fake churches and fake acclaimed prophets of God, they will be exposed, they will be displaced around the world, particularly in Africa and every largest Christian countries around the world. The true children of God shall be free and they shall be established in their Christian dominion kingship. The secret of so many false prophets will be opened and their prey will be free to their freedom. The house of the Lord shall yet be increased and people shall worship God in truth and in spirit. Faith increase. The church of Wami will increase sporadically in 2020. Give the Lord a clap of it for that. I'm going to be reading them in subsequent meeting. 2020 is a year of kingship, power, dethronement, and enthronement. I see more world leaders and leadership in government, president, mayors, House of Parliament, and senators, royal kings in places like America, Asia, and some part of Africa being removed and replaced by coup and or impeachment or by forceful election, because it is a year of monarchy. There will be so many removal and replacement by natural death or by revolution of the people. 2020 global economy shift, down line and upper line. It's going to be 2020 and 50-50 sharing economy. The year 2030 will be a year of economy transformation from the worst to the best. It is a year of balance. There shall be a periodic early season of a global financial crisis and famine, but the mid and later year of plenty and balance. African continent will be more positively transformed economically. 2020 Africa International Trading Year. I see more world international trading community from America, Asia, and Europe seeking financial gain from Africa continent, in particular, some part of Southern Africa and West Africa, like South Africa, Nigeria, we are lucky to be there, Kenya, Ghana, Rwanda. 2020 Africa Mineral Resources Years. More mineral resources will be discovered in some African soil to the attractions of the world mineral resources amazement, to the extent that some African continent, in particular from Southern region and West Africa, will break the world mineral resources discovery. We saw it some 2 years ago. It's happening again this year. 2020 International World Peace Challenges. It's a year of war and counter challenges. I see more outbreak of war, politically and economic rivalry. I see more and more territorial protection war arising from the Western world powers within themselves, particularly from America, Asia, Europe, and counterpart. 2020 territorial terrorism insurgent warning. I see some new African countries will emerge a terrorist breeding ground and attack. African giant countries like South Africa, Mozambique, Angola, Uganda, Mali, they are target while some of their plots will be backfire on the plotters. South Africa, be at alert. 2020 airspace aviation. I see some more and more relative airspace peace. Nevertheless, more giant aviation country will be shaking up, but God will preserve his people. 2020 new aircraft, airspace innovation. I see also more discovery and launching of superior airspace safety technology, in particular in new improved aircraft technology. 2020 sport arena. I see some World Soccer World of War. I see some World Soccer War of World. New sport rules against sportsmen and women victory, both in football and athletics. Finally, I see some sad sport news from among footballer world stars, ranging from natural death and some sudden stadium strategies. Our prayer will rescue so many players. Rise upon your feet, everybody. There is a shift.
There is a shift. Confirm. There is a shift.
Hey!
There is a shift.
Go unto Joseph. What he said to you, do. And there was a famine. Hear me. This is a prophecy. There is going to be scarcity of bread in this land this month. And you will hear it in some part of Africa, in some part of Europe, in some part of Asia, not only in Africa. You shall hear the rumors. There is a scarcity of essential commodity. Even a toothpick will be so scarce in some part of this community, of this world. Hear me. God said to me, there is a shift.
There is a shift
This month.
this month.
I'm not preaching, I'm prophesying. It is a turning point. There is somebody hearing me from America, from Europe, from Asia, from China, from any part of the world, from Africa, every part of Africa. This month is your month of turning point. There is a shift, a dramatic shift. So I'm giving you a spiritual warning. There is a scarcity. Water will be scarce. This is the season, I don't know, of milimi. Yet milimi will be scarce. But they will come to me and you.
Yes, sir.
How? Where are you getting your own milimi? Where? How are you getting your money? Because there is a shift.
Yesterday, thousands of shoppers descended on shops, clearing the shelves of food, multivitamin supplements, as well as cleaning products such as hand sanitizers.
For it was 20th year, all the house of Israel lamented after the Lord. There is going to be a shift in 20th years. A shift in the realm of the spirit. There's going to be a shift in the realm of power. There will be so many removal and replacement by natural death or by revolution of the people. 2020 global economy shift, down line and upper line. The year 2030 will be a year of economy transformation from the worst to the best. It is a year of balance. There shall be a periodic early season of a global financial crisis and famine.
But the mid and later year of plenty and balance, African continent will be more positively transformed economically. According to his word. The covenant keeping God. Yahweh, the covenant keeping God. Studio, our month of 30 points. Yahweh, my season of peculiar treasure. You are the covenant keeping God. You will keep your word. You are the covenant keeping God. Then we call you Yahweh, 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 the covenant keeping God. That is the man you are, Yahweh, Yahweh, the covenant keeping God. There you are. You are the covenant keeping God. You are the covenant keeping God. Say it louder. Our month of turning points. Say it. Our month of turning points. My season of peculiar treasures. Now therefore, if you will obey my voice indeed and keep my covenant, then ye shall be a peculiar treasure unto me. Above, mark that word, all people. So it's an individualized word. It's not a general word. It's not a general covenant. It's what is an individualized covenant. So if you enter into that covenant, you are entering into your turning points. Where is going to hear the word? Why is it turning point? It's going to make you above. That's where the turning point is. That's the turning point. Above all people. Above your colleague. Above. That is, I'm going to make you above him. Him above you. You above every other person. You, not everybody. And I will make you. So everybody that care to listen and enter into this covenant is a turning point of your life. You can see what I'm seeing. It's a turning point. There is no general. It is my peculiar treasures. Something will be dropping upon me that will not be the same like your own. Your own is not going to be the same. But everyone that enter into that covenant is a turning point. This is the time you have been finally waiting for. People of God, can you hear me very well? If this is the only thing I can say and say to you, this is the time you have been finally waiting for. A turning point. I can see everything turning around. Turning around. Turning around for my good. I can see everything turning around for my good. I can see everything turning around for my good. Tell your neighbor, welcome to my turning point. Please be seated. Everything is turning around for me and for you. Finally, this is my turning point. This month will answer for you as your turning point. Remember, in the beginning of the year, the Lord said to us, it's our year of a shift. The shift has just begun this month. There is a shift in your career. There is a shift in your business that will be a turning point, a landmark. Let me use that word again for you. It's going to be a landmark point. That's why I need to just quickly open your eyes to this. Go with me in this journey. Say there is a shift. Say this is my month of shift. This turning point is going to show a dramatic shift. So if it's not has not been happening from January, February, there is a shift. Also, say there is a shift. There is a third month shift. Everything that belongs to you shall be released to you. It's a month of release. Say this is a month of release. Say this is my month of freedom. This is my month of freedom. My month of release. My month of destination. In the same day, they arrive. There is a shift. Yes. No more delay. Say no more delay. No more delays. I am no longer a slave. Say to them. Yes. I am a child of God. Let my people go and serve Him. I'm no longer a slave. No more a slave. I am a child of God. The Israelites were children of God. But Pharaoh came there. But come down and die again. God said to them, let my people go. But there is a turning point. If the horses can receive a turning point, what about me? Say there is a turning point. I'm crying and I'm speaking at the top of my voice to let the earth hear me in this moment. There is a turning point. In every man's life, there is a turning point. Amen. There is a time to be born. Suddenly, there is a shift. Somebody said there is a shift. Somebody said there is a shift. Somebody said there is a shift. There is a turning point. Say there is a turning point. There is a turning point.